I'm a team player, and I always say we, and I think the best thing that I took from watching my performance on the pay-per-view is I've never seen my homies, because I come 15, 20 deep. I never seen my homies have that much fun during one of my performances. They always just as nervous as me. They got the still faces, hoping it worked. They know the raps. They heard it 100 times. They hoping it worked. You know what I'm saying? And to see them be able to just release and just have fun up there and become part of the show, that was special for me. You know what I'm saying? Because some of them dudes have came to almost all 50 of my battles. You know what I'm saying? So that was my favorite part about Max Out.
That's dope. And shout out to B, man. Shout out to your brother B. Definitely. Shout out to the whole family, your pops, everybody that always holds you down, comes through support. Some of these guys over the years, I feel like I know just as well as you. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope, man. But all right. So you had this surreal experience at Max Out Part 1. And here you go on Max Out Part 2, a battle that you and both your opponent both wanted. They're gonna consider this. And this is not to take away from Show Off, because Show Off, I think, is extremely dangerous. He always has been, and he always will be.
And he's talented.
He's very, very talented, extremely talented. But when we look at your battles since your return, when we say Craig Lamar, when we say T-Rex, when we say Snake Eyes, when we say Head Ice, when we say Show Off, it's not my opinion. I'm pretty sure if we put the poll up, the fan consensus would say that the most dangerous of all the battlers you faced since you came back is A Ward. What's your mind state going into a battle like that?
I think you got to just stay grounded. Fear is an option, right? So, one thing that, again, not to just revert back to it, one thing about Max Out 1 that also proved to me was, and obviously I already knew this, but it was it stamped it. Sometimes they get it wrong. Sometimes the fans, sometimes the media, they just get it wrong, right? Because styles make the fights. We go in all the time thinking it's going to go one way, but how often are we right? How often do it go exactly the way we predicted? That's why barely anybody ever hits fucking on NCAA tournament brackets. All the seedings, all the teams that we think powerhouses. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, again, fear is an option. And I do know that A Ward is talented, but so is Show Off, so is Rex, so is Head Ice, so is Craig Lamar. Now, to each his own on who you think the best out of them guys are. To me, he's another opponent that's dangerous. I don't cheat the game. So whether my performance versus Rex, let's just pull that out, was as good as my performance versus Snake or Ice, it didn't mean I was going hard trying to. See, a lot of y'all don't understand that this game ain't all about the pen, because some of the hottest dudes in the game struggle. It really come down to execution. Can you execute what you wrote? We all hot. That's why we're getting fucking paid. All of us are dope. All of us have had moments. All of us have had room rockers and all these type of things we like to use as accolades, right? But can you execute can you execute what you wrote? I execute well. You know what I mean? I execute well. So I do know, as dangerous as Ward has been, he's only been in the game for 2 to 3 years at a high level. I also know that, he's taking fights back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Like they say, father time loses to nobody. Neither does over fucking, stacking yourself. So, I say all that to say, when I battled Head Ice or Show Off, I looked at them like A Ward, right? They were A Ward to me. They were ill will to me. I don't cheat the game. All these niggas is nice, and any of them can fuck me up if I play. Same applies for A Ward. Yeah, he's dope, but so am I. Yeah, he's dangerous, but so am I. Yeah, he's electrifying, but so am I. So am I. You know what I mean? You'd have to go on YouTube and literally sort the video search engine, and then scroll and watch to go find the last time I lost. You wouldn't be able to just be like, the last time he lost is this. That's how long I've been winning. That's how many battles I've won consecutively.
They would say if you beat A Ward, similar to what just happened this past weekend with Danny Myers, you would be responsible for possibly taking A Ward off the course to Champion of the Year. Is that an accolade to you? Do you see that the same way?
I'll tell you what, I'll give you a Rosenberg better answer. If me fucking up his big K, his 10K, if me fucking up his 10K is standing in the way of my W versus him, then yes, I want to fuck it up. I want to fuck the cancer up on him. Sure.
Yes, I want to fuck it up there.
Yes.
I'll tell you a funny one that's in like that lane. When we did JC versus Ilmac told me straight up, I don't know if he said it publicly, but he was saying straight up, I want to be the one to derail the talk for JC getting Lux. He said he's on a win streak. I want people to see my battle versus him at this time and stop talking about him versus Lux because he could not get past me. That was what was on Ilmac's mind. So that's why I ask questions like that, because depending on the battle, those are like accolades to people, like to say, like, remember when the Brooklyn Nets was loaded, you know what I'm saying, with three machines like Kyrie, Durant, and Harden, but it was this team that derailed them. It was this player that had an all-star performance that derailed them. People look at shit like that as accolades, but I feel where you're coming from on that.
You do look like Jesus. I ain't gonna lie, that was hard in a way. But my God wouldn't wear that bummy do-rag. He had a part in the waves.
There's one thing that A-Ward does that's not in planning. That's one of the more dangerous things that happen on stage. And I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. It's the rebuttal factor. How do you deal with that? Because rebuttals, being that they're so surprising to a crowd and they're going off of what the other opponent did, they tend to always land as either big punches or huge haymakers. How do you anticipate dealing with something like that in a large room? Because that tallies up as points.
If you're guarding somebody and they go to the right, well, you want to try to take that away. So easier said than done. I think that I think that the thing that's funny about Ward is when you watch his battles, a lot of battlers, he's battled a lot of great dudes. They do something different when they battle him. Like they it's like an A-Ward battle. You know what I'm saying? Whether they're taking a whole round where they're trying to be different or having a prop and they waste time with it. And I think that, I can't stop him from rebuttaling. That's what he do, but I can neutralize it. Right. And I think that's the beauty of it. People will be like, how? Well, we got to see. Right. We got to find out. You know what I mean? Do I freestyle? Can I freestyle? Never really been known for that. Right. Am I good at that? We don't know. So I think the cool thing is, being one of the only dudes in the room that knows something. I see, a few holes in this game. So, we'll see. We'll see on the 10th.
And until them niggas battle and stop running, I'ma keep talking my shit and ain't nobody gonna whoop no ass. You keep lying through your teeth saying I told you you was trash. I never told nobody Hitman trash, bro. I call you one of the goats of this shit, bro.
Hey, Calico, listen. I'm not even talking about the rap shit. I'm talking about the other shit that you do. Hitman
like
Hollis, Hitman Hollis a word,
No. I said the brotherhood. I've been saying fuck the brotherhood.
And that's where we differ at, bro. I don't do that, bro. So you want me to be cool with niggas that do something I don't do.
Just like that day. You didn't speak to me. You didn't say nothing to me. You didn't look my way. I walked up on you and grabbed you and said, what's up, my nigga?
That's the problem me and you got. You don't care, I do, which is cool. So I fall back, bro. I let you do you. I'm not that nigga, bro.
Niggas call my phone like holla. They saying Cassidy let Calico hear his rounds for you. I'm like, so? Like that's gonna save him. Well, at the face-off, I was gonna let him hear rounds from my Calico. I was returning the favor.
I beat Hitman. He know I beat him. He can act like I'm hating on him, or he can act like, Hitman don't like me.
I'll really get you killed, Will. Have your mama at the funeral like this don't even feel real. Oh my God!
The way he puts shit together, the way he connects is very unique. I feel like he's the only one that raps the way he raps. He only gave us half a round, and we want that other half, nigga.
Thank you, ARP, for not making that battle happen. That was the greatest thing that ever happened in my life, bro.
No wonder you stand up here looking like a broke-ass Kevin Garnett. That's that bullshit perception. The difference between a nigga who could have went to the NBA, but would rather pretend to be a Minnesota Wolves and respect them.
I sat there for 3 years in a room crafting some of my niggas.
Brick by brick. It's a lifestyle, it's not a phrase. Last year he made a statement claiming he wanted all the kings of RBE. When he said it, I don't think he foresaw me being in the picture. A lot done changed in a year. I do know if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. But a wise man always told me, be careful what you ask for.
His real name's Jonathan. Well, they ain't give me much to go off. I know he went to jail, John, and he came home and show off. Y'all looking like, where the fuck is he going? My first thought, if he got the name in jail, well, what the fuck was he showing? You do look like Jesus. I ain't gonna lie, that was hard in a way. But my God wouldn't wear that bummy do-rag. He had a part in the waves. Let's
Like before that 3-year-old boy knew what his pops looked like, that little nigga knew what the ops looked like. Like before Legos, little nigga knew what a block looked like. Never saw. Fuck, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Who this nigga talking to? He a lame now. Going against me, they be chasing fame now. He said he wore Clay because I was Claymore. That's why the nigga ain't in the game now.
About this shit I'm putting together, man. Listen, I'm shocking myself.
You less than popping second option. I ain't asked for you, Holmes. My other op can't travel. He ain't asked to be home. He got a C3POs. That was Attack of the Clones. What? What? He's gonna fucking die! Fuck, this don't even make sense, boy. Let's go! Let's go! Do you believe?
Purchase your ticket to be in the building or catch it live on pay-per-view stream.